Hello, my name is Shara Ongs, and I am the creator of the Rakea. If you happen to have any questions during my presentation, please feel free to message me at my personal Gmail. Thank you for your time. The inspiration of the Rakea is one that's close to my heart. You see, my stepmom purchased a resort around 5 years ago. She's been running the resort alone now for about 2 years, and it's been hard on her. As she continues to get older, I fear that she may fall down one of the many hills while raking the leaves, or tear a muscle while carrying one of the numerous bags of leaves to the dumpster that can sometimes weigh over 20 pounds. While my brother helps out the best he can, he lives 2 hours away, and it's hard for him to get to the resort. Now that I had the chance to help her, I want to give her the best chance possible to keep her resort running, without a few leaves stopping her. There were 3 main problems that the Rakea was built to fix: loss of time, health issues, and pollution. And while the Rakea doesn't stop every single one of those from happening, it does help to lessen the causes of them. The first problem the Rakea was built to fix was loss of time. The reason why the Rakea was built to fix loss of time was because in 2019, 60.8% of adult Americans were employed. This is not including self-employment. The official employment standard is 45 hours to 35 hours a week and is averaged on 40 hours a week. An interview was done with 5 different people, and the questions were: how much land do you own? On average, how often do you rake? How long does it take for you to rake? And if you had a choice, would you never rake again? Most people answered that on average, they took several days to complete raking, even when they had different sized yards. One question everyone answered the same was that if they had a choice, they would never rake again. The second problem that the Rakea was built to address is health issues. While the Rakea cannot fix every health problem, it can try to lessen the burden that health issues can cause. The first example of health issues that may affect raking is that in 2017, the Census Bureau released a statement that said 70% of Americans 65 years and older owned a home. Another example of health issues affecting raking is in 2007, it is reported that 1/3 of American households have one or more family members with special needs. My main reasons why I thought health issues were important to be included was because my grandma Kim works in a nursing home, and after COVID started, she was unable to have her son come over to mow her lawn because she was only allowed to be around the people who were in her household to protect her residents. The third problem that the Rakea attempts to fix is pollution caused by leaves. There are 3 main ways that people get rid of their leaves. Those 3 ways are bag them and throw them away, put them on the side of the road, or burn them. When people bag and throw away their leaves, they will ultimately end in a landfill, where they will never decompose because of the plastic bag. When people put leaves on the side of the road, they may go into storm drains and cause flooding of the roads. Finally, when leaves are burnt, gases are released that may be hazardous to the environment. There are 2 types of customers I am selling to. The first type of customer is the elderly or someone who may have a disability, because the Rakea was built to give back freedom and independence to those who feel like they lost it. The second type of customers are the average house owner who have a yard, either small or large. The Rakea is very different to other company designs because no one has ever truly made a self-driving mulcher. In 2016, a company made a design that would shovel snow, mow the lawn, and rake leaves, but there hasn't been any activity from the company who started the initial design. The first robot was also expected to be twice as large as the Rakea. The robot was estimated to cost $3,999 compared to the Rakea, which would cost about $200. This is the design for the robot created in 2016. There are 3 solutions that were made to fix the 3 problems. The first was fast charge, which fixes loss of time. The second was easy startup, which works with health issues. And the third was a mulcher, which addresses pollution. The first solution is Rakea's fast charge, which helps to fix the problem of lost time. The full charge of the Rakea takes around 5 hours to achieve. The full charge of the Rakea is expected to last around 10 hours. With the Rakea's 10 hours, it is able to complete around 6 acres of flat land, compared to an average person who might take up to days to complete 6 acres. The second solution is easy startup. Easy startup is important because it can help people be more independent. The Rakea has a remote that controls when it will mulch. On the remote, there is also the Rakea's charge level, which is updated every 3 minutes via Bluetooth to give you the most accurate charging data. The Rakea also has a Rakea app that you can hook up to the Rakea with Bluetooth. On the top of the Rakea, there are also 2 lights. One is green and one is red, and they indicate when the machine is on. I wanted to have the Rakea start easily because there's a YouTuber named Cole who is a quadriplegic that has inspired me to keep on smiling and keep living no matter what I am going through. The Rakea has 9 blades on the bottom that acts as a mulcher. When the Rakea mulches the leaves, it leaves them behind to fertilize the yard. This solution helps with the pollution caused by leaves because instead of using bags or burning the leaves, it will just leave them behind. The Rakea is also 100% electronic and does not use any gas or oil. The Rakea has a modern design, with the top having 2 lights that show when the machine is on or off. On the top, there is also a vent that stops the machine from overheating. On the bottom, there are 9 blades that spin in a circular motion with a chain surrounding them. On the side, there is also a charging area where the Rakea can be plugged in. On the remote, there is both an on and off button. There is also a small panel that includes the amount of charge that the Rakea has left. In the end, the Rakea is a product that is needed in the gardening industry today. With more elderly owning homes and more adults working, the Rakea is going to be a household necessity for millions. As the creator for the Rakea, I strive to improve the environment, others' quality of living, and help as many people as possible. Thank you once again. My name is Shara Ongs, and this was the Rakea. I hope you have a great day, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate and feel free to contact me at my Gmail.